Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Real English Conversation, a place where learning English feels easy, fun, and natural. I am Jessica, and I am so happy you clicked on this video. Really, it means a lot.
And I am Adam. Thank you so much for being here. How are you today, Jessica?
I am feeling really good. And how are you, Adam?
I am doing great. I am excited because today we have a very useful topic, something people use every day when speaking English.
Oh, absolutely. So, what are we going to talk about today?
Well, today we're going to talk about should have and could have, how to use them in daily conversation, and how to understand the meaning behind them.
That sounds useful. And before we start, everyone watching, please do something for us. If you love improving your English, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. It really helps the channel and helps more learners find us.
All right, so let us start. First question, what do should have and could have really mean?
Great question. The idea is simple. Both of these are used to talk about the past, not the present and not the future. So when we say should have, we normally talk about something that was a good idea, but we did not do it.
Right, so it's like regret or advice about the past.
Exactly. For example, I should have studied more for the test. This means studying more was a good idea, but I did not do it.
Good example. And feel free to repeat that sentence at home. Saying things aloud helps with memory.
Completely true. Now, what about could have?
Well, could have talks about possibilities in the past. Something was possible, but it didn't happen. So, for example, I could have gone to the party, but I was tired.
That is a great sentence because it shows the structure clearly. Let us talk about the structure because many learners worry about grammar.
The structure is not difficult. It always looks like this. Should have plus past participle, could have plus past participle.
Right. And if someone does not know what past participle means, let me explain quickly. A past participle is the form we use in sentences with have, like go, gone, eat, eaten, do, done, see, seen, write, written. So when we say should have gone, we do not say should have go. That sounds wrong.
And for many regular verbs, it is simple because we just add ed, like walk, walked, play, played, talk, talked. So we say should have walked, not should have walk.
Exactly. If you are watching, take a moment and try saying 3 examples using your own verbs. It helps your brain remember.
Now, let us go a little deeper. How do we use should have in real conversations?
Well, there are 3 common uses: regret, past advice, criticism.
Good categories. Let us take them one by one.
Imagine someone missed an opportunity. For example, I should have woken up earlier. Now I am late. This shows regret, a sad or disappointed feeling because something was not done.
Or another one. We should have saved more money. Now the trip is expensive.
Regret sentences often feel emotional. They show learning from the past. So, Adam, let us go a little deeper with should have, because this expression is really interesting. Many people think it is only for regret, but actually, we use it in different ways depending on the situation.
That is true. Sometimes should have feels like giving advice about the past. For example, if a friend had a problem and you wanted to help, you might say, "You should have called me. I could help you." The meaning is not angry. It is more gentle, almost like saying, "Next time, remember this."
Right. It feels caring. It is like telling someone there was a better choice, but you are not upset. You just want to guide them.
But sometimes should have can feel stronger, almost like criticism. For example, "You should have told me the truth." The meaning changes depending on the voice and emotion.
Tone is everything. If you say it softly, it feels like disappointment or concern. But if you say the same sentence loudly or sharply, then it feels angry, like blaming someone.
Now, let us talk about could have. This one is also used for the past, but the meaning is a little different. It's more about possibility.
Yes, one way we use could have is to talk about something that was possible in the past, but it did not happen. For example, we could have gone to the beach because the weather was perfect. So, in that sentence, going to the beach was an option, but we did not choose it.
Another common use of could have is when we talk about a missed opportunity. It's a little emotional, but softer than regret. For example, "I could have met my favorite singer, but I stayed home." It feels like a small disappointment.
And we also use could have when someone had the ability, but they did not use it. For example, she could have passed the exam, but she did not study. So she had the skill, she had the chance, but she did not take action. Sometimes people even use both expressions together because one sentence shows possibility and the other shows regret. For example, I could have gone to the gym, but I played games instead. I should have gone to the gym. Here, the first part explains the possibility, and the second part expresses regret or reflection.
And I think that example is perfect because it clearly shows the difference between the two expressions in a natural and simple way. Now, let us practice a little together. Imagine this situation. You forgot your umbrella and now you are completely wet.
So, maybe you say, I should have taken my umbrella. This shows regret.
Or you might say, "I could have checked the weather forecast." That shows there was a possibility to avoid the problem.
Good. Let us try one more. You had time to learn English yesterday, but you watched TV instead. What could you say?
Maybe, "I should have studied English." Or, "I could have learned new vocabulary." Both sound natural.
And if you are watching this and thinking, oh no, I make mistakes, please do not worry. Mistakes are part of learning. They are completely normal.
Exactly. And the great thing is, now that you understand the meaning, you can start using these expressions in your everyday speaking.
So before we finish, let us repeat the big idea in a simple way. Should have is for regret, past advice, or criticism. Could have is for possibility or ability in the past that did not happen. Both always use a past participle.
And the more you practice, the more natural they will sound.
If you enjoyed this lesson, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow.
And please write one sentence in the comments using should have and one using could have. We read your comments and we love seeing your progress.
Thank you so much for watching and spending time improving your English with us.
Take care, everyone, and we will see you in the next Real English Conversation.
Bye!